Hello, 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 hello. What do you know, Kentucky? Kentucky Catman in the cabin today. I'm setting it up a little bit high. What's up? Just a tip. Chunky cats. It's the only way I can get it up where I need it right now. I'll be changing it around. What's up, PD? Pill and Drag. Dustin, K and B. Good to see everybody coming in the cabin with me tonight. Let me shuck this daggone house coat. It was a little chilly walking up here tonight. Had to have a toboggan on my old head. Got a little bit of different stuff going to throw up at you tonight. That's why I got the camera up a little bit high tonight. Didn't have nothing else to set it down, just a hair lower, so we stuck with where it's at. Scotty Hill, I had a good time today, buddy. Appreciate it. Lightning Bug, what's up? That must be Ken and Tracy. Hello, Alexander. Team Reeling the Blues, wipe your lens, all right. Must have a. Is that any better? What's up, George? Let me get something to wipe that lens off. I noticed when I was on Cole's Outdoor today, hold on just a second, guys. I didn't realize it until after I watched the playback. I was kind of blurry. Yeah, I didn't realize that till after I played it back. I was on Cole's Outdoor today, me and Scotty Hill. Had a good time on there with Scotty today. Good, good. Good, guys. Got a few things I want to show you. I got me a new tackle box. Basically, it's a tackle bag. I'm going to show you all a little bit of what I've done. How I got it set up and what I put in it and my tackle. Maurice, there he is in the house, in the cabin. Got 18 people in here. Appreciate that, guys. Appreciate that a whole lot. Let's start this show off by saying, God bless America. Somebody dropped out. Grant's in here. What's going on, buddy? I had a good time today on the show. PD, Mountain Way. I hear you, Mountain Way. Let me write that down, and that's something I'll do a little research on, and we'll discuss it. But let's start this off by saying God bless America. God bless each and every one of you and your family. And I hope you're all doing great. Hold on just a second. Come on, Kenny. Wife's little crazy cat had to follow me up here. She thinks this is her cabin, so if anybody comes up here, she's ready to roll. But yeah, Mountain Way, how about sending me a message with that? And I'll write that down, because if I don't, I'm liable to forget it before the end of the show tonight and forget to write that down. So I'll do my research. What's up, Catfish Therapy? And see what we can come up with. I know bass and catfish are real different as far as spawn. I know it's tough to even get a bite during the spawn for catfish. They'll load up before the spawn and after the spawn, but during the spawn it's really tough to even find them. So, you know, we're not like bass fishing. We don't go out there trying to jerk them in largemouth or them catfish off the beds. I've never liked that about bass fishing. I think it's wrong. I think they ought to outlaw that part of it. So with that being said, yeah, send me a message on Messenger or text, however you want to do it. And I will do some research on that, and we'll do a show on that. I appreciate and guys, that's what I want. I want some of y'all's input on future shows of what topics and stuff that you might want to go over and talk about. That would be a good one, you know. I don't mind discussing stuff like that. Right now, I don't know anything on that. I can just give you my personal opinion on it and some of the opinions of some of y'all on it. So keep your questions like that ready, and when we do the show on there, y'all be ready, and maybe we all can learn something from it, especially from guys like Richard and them that do a lot of tournament fishing. That can give us their insight on that, which would be great. So, with that being said, all right, Pill and Drag buddy, I appreciate you coming in the show with us tonight. Don't work too hard, and go make us $1. Go make us $1. Candy, make up your mind whether you want in or out. Crazy cat don't know whether she wants in or out. You hadn't missed nothing. Just a tip. We're just discussing some of the future shows and what y'all might want to discuss and talk about, and I'll do a little research on and figure out where we're going. Yeah, the kitty cabin. It's the Lula cat cabin. I didn't know Richard had a gambling problem. Maybe it's got to do with it because he says he's the master catter. But guys, I tell you what, I'm gonna show you a little something today. I was on Cole Outdoors, which has turned out to be a good show. We discussed a lot of good things on there. Some of the things that how I fish, and Scotty went over some of the ways that he fishes out there where he's at. And it turned out great. It turned out great. And then after that show went off, I flipped over on my Facebook right quick. I had some running and errands and stuff to do. Today was the wife's birthday, so I had to make sure I pick up a birthday cake and all that good stuff. But I looked over on my Facebook, and Bass Shack, our local tackle shop up here in Shelby, North Carolina, had just posted, hadn't been up just a minute, that they had a Catfish mailbox. They only had one of them, and it come in, and I went on there and said, sold. I'll be up there in a few minutes to pick it up. And now I want to show you the new addition to Patriot James Catfish mailbox. What do y'all guys think? Got a big old hook in its mouth. Look at here. Boom. A mailbox. A Catfish mailbox. I couldn't turn it down. I said, oh, I gotta have that. I gotta have that. You was looking at those. It's a hog. Well, I said, you can't put that out there at the road. Somebody will try to steal it. I said, yeah, if that or a drunk will run over it, because, you know, about once every couple months, I have to put another mailbox pole up, because they'll wipe it out. Bass Pro has them. I'd never seen them before. I knew they had the bass ones out, but, yeah, I believe that'd be about a 20-plus pound fish. Oh, yeah, I believe that'd be about a 20-pound-plus fish. But, I couldn't pass it up. I just had to go get it. $75. I got that for $59 at the Bass Shack. Cammy, make up your mind, cat. Make up your mind. I'm gonna send you home. Yeah, I couldn't pass that one up. What's up, Max Drag? Yeah, I couldn't pass that one up. But the other day we had to go to Walmart to pick up a few things, as much as I hated to. What's up, twerking monkey? I hate going to Walmart, guys. You know, I really despise going into that place over here on the west end of Gastonia. It's just, actually, Lightning Bug, it can be against the law. Jeff Manning, what's going on? Let me show you my new mailbox, Mr. Jeff Manning. Boom. How you like it? How you like it, Jeff? Got a hook in its mouth. Got a spot for the bait. That might have to get mounted on my old boat. But if I put it down on the road, sure enough, one of these drunks will come around the corner and they'll wipe it out. But if you put up a steel pole and stuff like that, it could actually hurt somebody. It can be against the law. Yeah, they posted it up, and I said within 1 minute I'll be there. It's sold. So yeah, I've got a bunch of old cedar poles and stuff I had out here at the house, and that's what I do. I take these old cedar poles, I put it up. I got a 1/4 inch cold rolled steel mailbox, and it's been hit about 10 times, and you know it'll ding it a little bit, but knock the paint off of it. But usually the mailbox fares great. It's the pole and stuff. The last time they hit it, they drove away with about 4 or 5 foot of cedar pole stuck in the grill of the truck, and I gathered up probably about $120 worth of tools scattered down the cotton picking road that flew out of the back of the truck. So I made money off that deal. I had to put up a new pole though. But anyway, I had to go to Walmart and was looking over there and needed to get a couple of them little old cheap stands that I use out there bank fishing, and grabbed a couple of them. But I seen I needed a new tackle box. My old tackle box, the latch broke on it, and it wouldn't hold my drawers in. And every time I picked it up, the drawers wanted to slide open on it. And I thought that ain't gonna work. Zebco got with I forget the name of it. They got with this. Oh, there it is on the front of it. Y'all see it? Ozark. Yeah, Ozark Trek. And made a heck of a tackle bag. I like it, and it come with all the plastic trays and everything in it. So I reorganized my tackle box and put it all in here, and it works great for me. I really don't have no need for the rig wraps. I don't tournament fish, so I wouldn't have. You got the smaller version, you love it. I didn't see the smaller version, or I would have got it, because for catfishing you only need so much stuff. But I really don't have no reason for the rig wraps, because I don't tournament fish. In the time I pull that pack out, unravel all that thing, Bumpus Cat, appreciate you coming in tonight. I could have done tied my rig on for what I needed. With that being said, so this works out great. It comes with all these plastic trays in there that you can see. And you see I got my floats, my demon dragons, my fake demon dragons. Got my lightning bugs in here, the old whisker sticks, a couple little old other jigs and different type floats in there. You don't use them either? Yeah, I mean, they're handy, especially if you're tournament fishing and you're breaking off and you need something quick and you need to tie it on and get it back out. That's cool. And I mean, they even got them big enough that you can actually put your demon dragons and all that in there. And that's sweet. This works out great for me. You know, it's got all my weights in here, my places you can take these little slots out and you put your drifting sticks. There's my homemade drifting weights. Is it buffering for y'all? Let me watch on my phone. I hope it's not. Usually it don't buffer up here in the building. Yeah, it's playing good on my phone right now. You know, I didn't think about that. I got some of the small ones. I could put my sabiki rigs in that. I won a couple off of Catfish Weekly, and I did not even think about putting my sabiki rigs in that. I appreciate that, Richard. And of course, I got another. And it come with 5, and I only needed 3 of them, but I got 2 more in case I need them. And I got all my different hooks in there. Even got some old treble hooks. Got my swivels, and some other things in here. Some little things that you need. And if I come across the use for the other ones, then I will be putting them in there. But I really needed the space to put like line, fishing line, and stuff like that without having to stick it into a side pouch. Y'all guys know that y'all know I ordered a rod from James Burke, a custom rod. I'm getting it made with the red, white, and blue, about like the tournament rods, except I didn't get it the marble effect. He's actually doing something else with it. So I'm waiting on that to come in, and I've been looking for a blue, the electric blue 6000s, Abu 6000s, because I throw 6000s, but they're in the red. No, I ain't gonna stick the mailbox in the spin. What's up, Big Nasty? Come on into place. Yeah, PD'd probably win it too. PD's banned from winning. PD, they gonna beat up on you, buddy. But I've been looking for the 6000s, the blue ones. I found a lot of them, but they're in sets of 4, and nobody wants to bust them up. So I did not have the luck finding that 6000 blue one for my rod. The rod should be getting here pretty soon. Dip them in blue. You're pretty lucky, PD. But anyway, while I run up there to Bass Shack to pick up my mailbox, I seen a blue reel that I looked at a couple times, and I just really didn't want to spend that kind of money. But now I know that the rod I'm getting, it needs a good quality reel to go on it. And I broke down and got me an Ambassador 6500 Pro rocket to go on that red, white, and blue reel. Guys, this thing is sweet. I cannot wait to match it up with that new rod. I really can't. That's beautiful. And from what I understand, if you put a good flinging on there, you can just about sling it to the knot. These things cast like a dream. So I never owned one of the rockets. Got one now. So can't wait to pair it up with that new rod. As soon as it gets in here, guys, I'll show it to you. We'll have to show it off, and hopefully I can get it set up with the next YouTuber tournament that I can fish with y'all guys. Alright, PD. Justin Fishing Fetish and Kentucky Catman, I hadn't forgot about you. You can spool a 6600. I hear you. I hadn't forgot about you. I bought the new components today to make the Catfish floats. I didn't like the way that I've got these made. I made these for me, and I was just trying something out. I bought the slip knots and stuff to go on your line, bobber stops to go on your line. And as soon as Walmart brings in some more pool noodles, I'm going to make y'all the set and get them out to you. Well, Jeff, I'm going to be going after the same thing. I'm going to try to break your late record, buddy. But as soon as I get the pool noodles in, Justin, and Kentucky, I will be making these and sending them off to you. Because I just didn't like the way I had bent this wire over onto the sides. Even though it locked it in place and I can change it out, I want to remake them. I just didn't like the way this turned out. Plus, these are made to use the whisker sticks, and I'm trying to figure out a way that I can use the whisker sticks or the lightning bugs in this float. You can use either or. Hold on just a second. Go home, girl. So that's the reason I haven't got it out to you. I didn't like the way these looked, and I didn't want to send them out until I like the way they gonna be for y'all. So yeah, we all gonna be head hunting, guys. I went bank fishing Monday. I hope y'all watched my video. If you didn't, go check it out. I struggled for most of the day. I had Team Wampuscat. I went to Jamie K's. He went fishing down at Wateree. He put up a video, so go check it out. And he bought a bunch of the big gizzard shad, and he had already caught some brim. So he had a bunch of bait left from when they went down there, and you seen a 15-inch back mark on a 48-pound fish. Dang right. Dang right. I like to catch whatever bit that 48-pound fish. So anyway, I went down to South Point Boat Landing to fish. I talked to Jeff and was asking about going up lake pretty good ways to fish, and he said that the current was so bad up there that I had to throw 6 or 7 ounce sinkers just to keep my bait down. And I knew the bigger the bait, the harder it is to get it to stay down on the bottom in current. I didn't want to fight that, so I opted to fish down at South Point Boat Landing, which is a great place to bank fish because you got shallows, you got 2 little small coves, you got real good access to be able to reach the river channel itself. And there's been a lot of good fish caught right around next to that boat landing. So I opted, since there wasn't hardly no trucks or boats going out that day, I parked right there at the boat landing, the left-hand side as you're looking at the lake. Then I fished right there. There's a shallow cove up here, but the lake is up pretty deep, almost full pool, from what I understand. So I throwed some over in the shallows into that cove. Throw some out towards, you could see the current break where that current was flowing hard. So I throwed out, walked off the end of the dock, throwed everything I could, as far as I could out, and I was hitting real close to that current break where it was causing a back eddy coming back into that cove. In my mind, I was thinking, perfect place, shallows, current break, water temperature's up around 53 degrees. I thought this might be a perfect place, and I throw big baits. I'm talking about ½ pound to 1 pound baits, big gizzard shad. I changed my baits about every hour. Never did even get a look, a smell, no kind of nibble on my rods at all. I went live for a little while, so I opted to go back and walk around the cove and come out over there where I could actually hit the river channel from the bank. It's right on that point. It's an inside bend, and then it comes back around. See that? It comes back around, and if you go off of that point, you can put your baits in that channel. So I put 2 or 3 baits off in the channel, dropped a few short right up on the channel edge, and then I dropped a couple short. Well, I fished about 2 hours right there with just the big shads. So I said, nah, it's time to make a change before I go to the house. I put brim on it. I left the 2 big baits off into the channel, the big shad, just big old heads. I'm talking about big heads. And I decided to change over to all brim. And I cut up the brim, put the heads out. Some of them, the biggest one's about that size right there. Put it out, put one over here in shallow about 7-8 foot deep. I was up messing around, and all of a sudden the rod took off. I looked down, and that rod was staying flat. It was on that rod that I got from New School, that Tika rod. Love that rod. And the time I got before I could get my hands on that rod, that blue had already surfaced. I never had a blue to do that to me before I ever got my hands on it. 78. Oh, you talking about flatheads. I hear you. I'd like to put a 78-pound flathead in the cotton picking boat or the bank. I'd like to put a 60-pound flathead. But that blue turned out to be 35 pounds. It was 37.6 in the net. What's up, Kenny P, buddy? I hope you're doing all right. Dang, how long? All right, buddy. I hope you get to feeling better. I mean, I know that's you definitely are in our prayers, buddy. You definitely are. Just take care of yourself, and I appreciate you coming in here and supporting us all. I really do. Uh, anyway, guys, I caught me a fish. I've been needing to get me a nice kitty cat on the bank or in the boat. It's been a while. Uh, Left some old scars on me. You got to trade blood with that rascal. If you bring a little blood, you got to give a little blood. So the good Lord blessed me with a nice cat, and I fished, I guess, about an hour longer and never did get another hit. So, yeah, it was fun. I needed that. I mean, that's what we all need is to go out there once in a while and put a good one on the bank or in the boat. It kind of gives us a little kick in the ego, telling us that you got that right. You got that right, guys. But I had fun. I enjoyed it. I appreciate y'all coming in. I hate I wasn't able to stay in there longer the second time, but I forgot to bring my cord. I brought the external battery for my phone, but I forgot to bring the cord with me. So, needless to say, I couldn't stay on. After I went off, my phone was in the red. I couldn't even come back on if I wanted to. So, but I do appreciate y'all joining me on there. What time is it? 8:25. Give it 5 more minutes and we'll do a spin of the wheel. But guys, any questions y'all got to ask about my trip? About anything, any future shows you might want to come up? This is my scale. I'll go ahead and say this too. You're going trolling for crappie. There you go on Friday on Moss. Okay. You must have went by and checked out the lake and see how muddy it was. This is the scale I use, the Whisker Seeker scale. Some people's asked me which scale I use. Lightning bug. We had to euthanize him. He was bad, and he was basically rotting from the inside out. His whole mouth was rotted real bad. We was having to air the house out every day. Every time I took him out to use the restroom and walk him around, we had to air the house out, and he was just getting bad. He was getting to where one day he could poop, the next day he couldn't. His pee, he was drinking, but he was not using the bathroom. So his kidneys was starting to go downhill, and we took him to our vet. She checked him out, and she said that it would really be selfish to try to keep him alive. She said, "Now I'll do what you asked me to do, but it's the dog had his time, and we agreed. I give him the best last couple days that I could here. I live in the woods, so I was able to walk him around. His nose went crazy. He is smelling squirrels and possums and raccoons and deer. He was following trails here and there, so I was just letting him do his thing and enjoy his last couple days and give him the best life that I could before we had to do what we had to do. We will be meeting with the investigator on Friday. He called us yesterday. We set up an appointment. He was facing. You got that right. You got that right. But the investigator called us yesterday. He'd been out of town. He set up an appointment, and yeah, I do too. But the dog was suffering, and I'm one of these people. I'll put them down before I let an animal suffer. I mean, I hope somebody do me the same way. But we will be meeting with the investigator, the detective. He is a big animal lover. He's got dogs himself. He's got a couple of hound dogs. So he's a big animal lover, and I hope that they actually. You very welcome. I mean, it was the only human thing to do. It's we love our animals. I mean, and this guy owned this animal since he's 6 weeks old to 17 and a half years old. You know, that's a low life to do an animal like that. That becomes part of your family. What's up, Glenn? So we done what we had to do. I brought him home, give him a good burial out here in the yard. We got of course, you know, if you live out in the country, you're going to have a pet cemetery. There's just no way around it. So he had a good life. The last little bit, I don't know what he went through, you know, before. And I'm sure somebody loved him, maybe not him, but his wife, because they just groomed the dog. But he hadn't been taken to the vet and taken care of. So now, anyway, didn't want to bring y'all guys down, but I did want to let you know it was. Appreciate y'all asking about it. Yeah, I just oh, appreciate that, PD. And I appreciate y'all asking about him. We done what I think any one of y'all guys would have done. I really do. I think that everybody that's on here tonight would have done the same thing. In a way, I just hate I didn't make him try to show me what he was shooting at. But the wife said, is the look in my eyes, it might not have turned out too good. I might have been the one going to jail instead of him. Okay, anyway, that's the scale I use, guys. I don't know what scales y'all use. It does go up to 110 pounds. From what I understand, these scales are actually can be used. I hear you, Glenn. They can be certified. You can take them and have them certified. That I don't know how they do that or what they do. Okay, y'all talking amongst yourself. That's cool. Anyway, I like it. I seen some of them have little bitty handles on the top. My old crippled tails done got weak in my old age. This gives you a lot of leverage. These handles right here, they're good, strong handles. Yeah, you can get a citation. You know, and I didn't even think about that. I could have had that citation fish the other day. Yeah. What, Jeff, you might know, Jeff Manning. To get a citation fish in the state of North Carolina, how big does it have to be? For catfish, saying. It's pricey. I don't know. I don't have a clue. Figure Jeff Manning might know, or Richard. I think Justin Lefford's son's got quite a few citation fish. Goes by measurements, not weight. Okay. Around 35. Good to know. I might have to do one just to say I got me a citation fish. I know Jeff probably had that 82 done. Citation's a ticket you have to pay. I guess it's just a certification stating that you caught a fish that was 35 pounds or above in that state. That's all I know it might be. That'd be good to have, I guess. I had to look into that and maybe discuss that on our next show, what it takes to do a citation fish. Alright guys, it's 8:30. We're going to do a spin. Hold up a minute. I done cut my phone off. Alright, let me pull this up right quick and get everybody entered in. Sorry about that. Give me just a second. Y'all keep talking amongst yourself. That's why I kind of changed the name from Tackle Talk to Patriot Catfishers Talk Show. So y'all can talk. We can have a good discussion about things. PD said he don't want to play, huh? Am I gonna have to change the rules and do it like a Catfish Weekly? If he won last week, he can't win this week. PD, you getting all kind of love in here tonight, ain't you? Alright guys, I try to do it as fair as I can, I promise you. You on your laptop. You got a speed dial on there, don't you? 40-inch citation. North Carolina citation. Appreciate that, Mountain Way. That didn't take you but a second to look that up. That's pretty cool. Alright guys. I think what it is, PD must go in there and be chatting a whole lot and got his name up in there a whole lot or something. I don't know. It ain't supposed to work that way, but K&B Anglers. Kevin, you hit her tonight, buddy. K&B Anglers, you hit the wheel tonight. Where you at? I know you in here. With a virus? We don't want no viruses. 45-inch citation. Alright. Jim said he'd been wanting to send one out. Alright guys, here we go. Let y'all see. Spin of the wheel. Today. PD. K&B Anglers, get a hold of PD. He's got something for you. I don't know what it is. What, just a tip? Oh, duh, that went right over my head. That went right over my head. Yep, that's right. He's got to be giving tonight, not receiving. Oh, he wants a boat, PD. 38-inch in Virginia for a citation. Mountain Way, you on a roll, ain't you, buddy? Appreciate all that information. You got him, PD. Take care of that, buddy. I appreciate it. And everybody that's so far has participated in this, in the wheel, I thank you. I hope y'all like this idea of giving each other a chance to see some of what you do, what you make. PD gets to win Richard's tackle. That'll be at the end of this month. We'll do it at the end of every month. Richard's got it set up, and I think he said he's gonna set up 2 tackle boxes. That'll be 2 months, and then after that, I'll set one up and or set something else up. It don't have to be a tackle box. It'd be anything that's a little bit more than what just a giveaway that we do on a weekly note. You needs that box. Big Nasty, you ain't right. But guys, I mean, what do you think? Do you like this wheel idea of the DIY stuff, helping each other out, sending each other some stuff? Do you like? You're very welcome, Mountain. You're very welcome. That's what I was going to ask you. I guess sometimes I get concerned that I get kind of boring to y'all guys. I'm not really. Jeff, good night, buddy. I know you probably had a long day. Go get your belly full. Take care of your wife. And we'll see you again sometime, buddy. But I enjoy you coming in here. What's up, John, Isabella? I enjoy coming in here talking with y'all. And as soon as I can figure out, guys, I'm probably going to have to break down and buy me another laptop that I can run that program, the Google Hangouts. Uh, I don't want we messed with it on the wife's computer. I'm gonna have to get my son, the computer genius, to go in there and manipulate her computer where we can actually put YouTube on it in order for me to do that. So I really don't want, that's her work computer. All her programs and everything for the college and stuff are run through that. Her LuLaRoe business is run through that. And I'd prefer not to mess with that computer. I'd hate to mess it up and be whooped. So with that being said, it might be a little bit longer before we do the Google Hangout thing. I'm gonna have to save up a little bit of dough and go and get me a cheap laptop. Yeah, that's what Kentucky. That's what I'm gonna have to do just for this stuff. Plus, that get enough memory that I can save all my videos too. Because after seeing that Steve Douglas thing the other day, looking to the Chromebook, yes. After seeing that Steve Douglas thing the other day, the way YouTube's wanting to play games and stuff like that, I really need to look into a way to cheap but no real memory. But that's what they make them external hard drives for. You can shoot it right straight into that, and you can save it. But they really messed with Steve Douglas, and they finally agreed to let him keep it. But he's gonna have to go through every one of his videos and remonetize every one of them. They was getting ready to shut him down on half of his stuff. He was mad. He was upset. He's got a lot of years and time invested into the YouTube for them to do him that way. I don't know the whole story. I didn't get to read the whole article on what he was saying, but he was pretty upset. And then he got an email the next day where he fought it, and they agreed to let him keep his channel as is, but he was going to have to go into every one of his videos and remonetize it. Each video. Man, that would have took him days, all the videos that he's got up. That would have took him days. I'm not to that point, and I don't have that many videos, but I no longer have them videos saved on anything since I put them on YouTube. And I'd like to be able to save them for, my grandkids to see later. So I really like to find a way to say that. Yeah, he has tons of content. I don't know, Big Nasty. You'll have to go on his website. He's got an article where he wrote about it, a post that he wrote up about it. I don't know the whole story of why it happened or what took place. It's just that they was messing with him real bad, and that's sad. Now I don't know if they're doing that to all of the bigger channels. Are they doing that to Luke? Catfish and Carp with Luke? Are they doing that to Luke Hedges? Or I don't know. I really don't know. I haven't heard anybody else say anything about it. So why was they picking on Steve? I don't know. I really don't know. I've heard Dieter talk a couple times and a couple other guys talking about that they're getting worried about some of the ways that YouTube are starting to do things, especially when they it might be, but a while back they done a thing and it knocked a lot of guys and gals out of the money when they changed up and went to 4,000 hours within that certain period of time to be monetized. A lot of guys was already monetized and then they no longer were. I don't care if I do or if I don't get monetized. I really don't care. That's not the reason I got into it. I got into it to make friends, to have a place to put my videos up, basically a library for my videos. And when I first got started in it, I was gold mining and starting to catfish, and so I just needed a place to do my gold mining videos, and I didn't know anything about getting subscribers, nothing. And I was in it about 8 months, and Dieter said, James, you need to start getting subscribers. I noticed you ain't got no subscribers. I said, well, how you do that? They said, well, put up videos and start tagging or whatever. and announcing it on your Facebook, try to get them to jump over. So you figure last May was when I first started getting subscribers. So this May will be a year that I've been gaining subscribers. Now, I've been on YouTube for about a year and 6 months. Uh, but, you know, a year, May will be a year that I've actually been gaining subscribers. I think it's dragging, but it's my fault because I'm not producing the videos that I need to produce. Anything else that y'all might want to discuss? Yeah, and I mean, and I want to start doing a little bit more. I used to do a good bit of live feeds on my Facebook, and I probably need to start doing that again because that reaches a different crowd of people. As much as I dislike Facebook, Facebook and me don't get along. They have a tendency to put me in Facebook jail a whole lot. For one reason, because of that right there. Being a Patriot. They do not like me. I've been put in Facebook jail too many times, and it don't take but one post from me and they'll shut me down again. So I go on there, I check my gold miner sites, I check my catfish sites, I scan through what a couple of friends of mine and stuff that post up, and then I'm out of there. I have no use for it in the drama and the BS that goes on there. Oh, that's right, Richard, and y'all got that tournament coming up pretty soon at Santee. Please make videos and go live, guys. Bring us in and show us what you're doing down there. I would love to watch some of that. Broke back on Santee. Y'all guys ain't right. Yeah, just make sure you bring us in. Oh, I hear you, Justin. Yeah, get on down there. There's a lot of guys. There's a there you go. Big Nasty checking things out for you, boy. Going out of Ohio. I'll tell you, all the cold, snow, and all that junk, I really can't blame you. Boat before the house. I guess you're going to sleep on that boat then, ain't you, Glenn? Yeah, you get you a boat that's got a daggum cover on it like old Richard or Jeff Manny's got a heat on it and all. You can just sleep out there on the lake and you be good to go. Time to wash your tail, jump off in the lake and slope up, you'll be good to go. I don't know, Lake Valley pretty nasty right now. Pretty nasty anyway. But guys, I've enjoyed tonight. Next week, I got a little something else that's going to be going on to bring you in. No, and I was going to ask you, that's what I had a brain fart a little while ago. Do you like this as a weekly show? If you do, let's share it. Let's try to keep it. Let's try to build it a little bit more. Hopefully, I can get that Google Hangouts pretty soon up and going. If you do like the weekly thing and the wheel thing, please let me know, and we'll keep it going. What's up, Jim? At least once a week. I hear you, Mountain Wave. I hope your mother's still doing good, buddy. I guess that sometimes I get worried that I get kind of boring to y'all. You look forward to Wednesday nights, all right? Thank you, Justin. Because I'm not like Chris Souders. I don't have years of experience and tons of tackle to go over and different things like that. So I'm gonna get back. We get a little bit warmer weather. Get back to start doing some little more DIYs. I want to make some more planter boards, and I've got a few more ideas on a few things that I want to try out. as far as catfishing. Um, it might work, it might not. Now, the way I'm thinking it will, uh, but I've been wrong before. So I appreciate y'all's, vote of confidence, and I just didn't want to bore y'all. I didn't want you to, start dropping, my numbers start dropping because you're getting bored, or the content don't cover what you might want to cover. So please come in comments or message if you want to see, like Mountain Way said, he wants to discuss that. Mountain Way, don't forget to send me that in my messenger or text message. You've got my number. Please let me know. Remind me of what that is. I'll look up and dig some information up. I'm also going to dig up some more information on the citation stuff. Please, guys, if you got a future show that you want something discussed, I don't care what it is. We'll sit down and we'll do our homework together and figure out what's going on. Crap talking Wednesday. What was that? Oh, I hear you. So yeah, guys, let's keep this up, and hopefully, I do want to get back to what I talked about, is doing a supper with a fisherman, and I had to cancel that one with Jeff Manning, so I want to get that fired back up and do that one night. Jeff's a great guy. He's done a lot for the sport. He's tournament fished for many years. He's put a lot of big fish on the boat. He's probably forgotten a lot more about catfishing than I know right now. So, I think it'd be a very interesting show. So, in the back of your mind, guys, start saving you up a little bit, some questions and stuff when that takes place. But I do want to do a supper with a fisherman, get that show started. And plus, February came and gone, the end of the month. I know they had a catfish conference, guys, but nobody sent me any information on what the fishing was like on their lakes, so I can do a fishing report. The last Wednesday of every month, I need a fishing report from each of you on your home waters. Let me know. It don't matter if you didn't get to go fishing, but you've heard the fishing is good, or if you heard the fishing slack, if it's flooded, or you know what I'm saying. Just some kind of information with the lake name, your name, and let me know. Oh, Justin, we just discussed everything, had a little fun, poke fun. K&B Anglers won something from PD. PD didn't win this time. He had to give something away this time. PD won a chance to try again next week. So, yeah, make sure you do that, guys. I really hope that y'all can help me make that happen. Fishing report once a month, the last Wednesday of every month. And with that being said, guys, we're gonna end this show. We've been on here almost an hour. I've had a great time. And we'll keep the wheel going. If anybody's in here tonight that wants to be taken off the wheel, please let me know. If not, if somebody wants to be added, please let me know. You're going to be down at Santee from the 28th to the 31st. Oh, I hear you, Justin. Might have to take a day trip and ride down there with you, buddy. Ride down there and see you. If a lot of y'all guys gonna be down there, I might have to ride down there and knock on a few doors and throw a bait in the water with you. So y'all let me know when you're gonna be down there. With that being said, this is Patriot James. Appreciate it, Justin. This is Patriot James. God bless America, and God bless all y'all. I had a blast tonight. Congratulations, K&B Anglers, Kevin. And we'll do this again next Wednesday. And look forward, I'm gonna start putting up a few more videos. The weather's starting to change. Maybe we can start putting up some more fishing on here. With that being said, Kenny P, prayers are with you, buddy. I hope you and your family's doing okay, considering. God bless, guys, and good night. And we'll see you on the water.